What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Give me a one if everything sounds good. Give me a one if everything sounds lovely. I've been gone for quite a while, so ain't no telling what my kids done did to my setup. Ain't no telling, you understand? Ain't no telling. But we in the building with it. Hold on. Here we go. We already got some problems going on. Let's see. I don't know. Give me a one if everything sounds good. Give me a one if everything sounds lovely. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I think I might be having a little technical issues, but we'll see. Shout out to Jameson Taylor. Shout out to Kelvin Hicks. Jay Word in the building. Desmond Iron Man in the building. Yes, sir. Jay Word, the DCF. Miss Patrice Langford in the building. Shout out to Michael Lockhart, the Lockhart Squad. Joe Tranchina in the building. Big Gibson in the building. Rebel 95 in the building. He says Trout. Yes, sir. Shout out to Miss Gina L. Chase. You know we got that fried bologna in there for you. You already know. It's 2 E's in the building. King G in the building. Randy Jackson, C-Mo, 2476 in the building. Carl Main in here. Tracy Hodge in here. Let's get it. Damian Crow, Common Sense Lab. Let's hit that like a shelf for the squad that will not charge a card. Let's go. I don't know if my buttons is acting crazy today. They will not work, looks like. I don't know why. But we'll just go and crank this thing on up, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. I don't know what they done did to my stuff. You know, when you be gone for a minute and you come back, ain't no telling what they done to your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, though, man. It's not making no sense why my stuff ain't working. Let me see. It's not making no sense. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. The system like it's glitching out. I don't know what's going on. But you might think you at school or maybe in at home or watching me through a phone. But I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. I don't know what's going on with my stuff, but we still gonna ride this thing on out. Shout out to everybody rocking. But, you know, it say the sound effects are muted. Is that it? I don't hear nothing. Do y'all hear this? Y'all don't hear nothing either. It's like my system is glitching. But let's get into this conversation, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. We have, hold on. I just had it playing. I don't know. But let's talk about this Trout raffle. I got to give y'all the updates on it. The Trout raffle. Okay. You know, $5 interest to help you get a chance to win Madden 24, a Cowboys jersey of your choice, a T-shirt of your choice. It could be some Landlord Sports merch of anything or something like that. Let me update the standings. I already updated the standings. I've been on the road, so it's been kind of hard to get to it, but now I got it. Let's see. Miss Patrice has 24 entries. DC for Life with the second most. DC for Life Texas with 15. Melvin Brumley with 10. Queen with 11. Coach Marv with 9. Sadiqa with 9. Mickey with 8. 7 with for It's Too Easy. Nisa with 8. Dwayne Brown with 6. 4 with Jay Worthy. Jose Banks with 4. Tavis with 4. Cajun Cowboy with 4. T. Richburg with 4. Darnell Holmes with 4. Maquita with 4. Truth Only with 4, Common Sense Lab with 3, Mafia Mods with 3, Data Yoga with 2, Michael Wiggs with 2, Ken Berry with 2, King G with 2, Michael Nelson with 2, Sugar Daddy Williams with 2, Michael Lockhart with 2, Will Nico with 2, Keith Shepard with 2, Matt Leslie with 2, Todd Lockhart with 2, Fresh King with 2, Michael Archer with 2, Big Gibson with 1, B with 1, JR with 1, Cowboy AJ with 1, Desmond Iron Man, Wanda Davis, Choctaw, Gabriel Vasquez, Amp Sports, Marcus Rowe, JB2, Triple D, You Got It, The Poet, Lisa VIC, Justice, and Darren Redman, Cowboys, JC Cowboys Network, Darren Cowboys Posey, and Stephen Clark. All those have won. So shout out to everybody that participated in the Trout raffle. It's still going on. It ends on the 17th for your chance to win all of this stuff. And now y'all know the Slam Williams t-shirt still in effect. From last Thursday to this Thursday gets the Slam Williams t-shirt. That's what it is, you know. The highest donator from Thursday to Thursday gets the Slam Williams t-shirt. So let's crank this stuff on up. Let's get on into this business, man. Let's get into it. Let me see. Okay, you know, this is what the whole national media you're going to talk about is Dak throwing interceptions. We already know that. So let's go on, see what had happened in practice. Let's see what's going on. You know Trayvon Diggs is him, and this whole defense is him. But for some reason, we expect Dak to be flawless at practice. That was a great play from Trayvon Diggs. That was a great play from Trayvon Diggs. That was just a great play. And then he came back and did it again. He spent back and did it again. Ah, man. That was just a good play. Dak versus Diggs is in full effect, y'all. Dak versus Diggs is in full effect. But this is what I want the people to see. Y'all know, y'all say, oh, Dak throwing interceptions, Dak is this and Dak is that. Listen, this is the main reason why I don't play Madden. And then, you know, when you have the Cowboys and somebody else pick the Cowboys, I don't want to play Madden that way because I don't want to play against my team. I absolutely quit the game. I don't want to play it. Nope, I'm not doing that. This practice is Cowboy versus Cowboy. Do you want Dak to just absolutely dominate your team, or do you want him and the defense to do good too? Do you want the defense to do good sometimes and Dak do good sometimes? You really can't have one without the other, man. Everybody think that Dak's supposed to just be surgical against a defense that ain't nobody else been able to do it against. Like, nobody else been able to do it against this defense either. Like, even the teams we lost to, most of them don't just go crazy on this defense, bro. That's just not what happens. So how do you expect Dak Prescott to be the one who just surgical and flawless against a top 10 defense or probably a top 5 defense? So I don't expect Dak to be flawless and great every day. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. You will have some days where the defense just go crazy, and this was one of them days Trayvon Diggs was going in. And Dak still got his get back a couple of times too, so make no mistake about it. This is not what you think it is. This is not that. But, of course, the defense is going to give Dak some troubles. They give everybody some trouble. So what y'all think about that? I think that's a crazy narrative. They look at Dak like he's supposed to just be, you know, Jesus against this defense, and nobody does that, bro. Nobody is like that against this defense. Like, I can't really name a team that really just went in on this defense like that. Let me see. Well, Gardner Minshew put up some points against us, but he was probably the only one. Like, it ain't many teams that just balled out on this defense like that. It really ain't. And then I argue if we had better play calling, it wouldn't even went like that. That's what I argue. If we had better play calling, the defense wouldn't even be in those type of situations as much. Like, if you play complimentary football, your defense will be even better. So I'm just thinking, I'm looking at it like, if that was the case, this defense could be even better. So let's see what y'all saying. Joe Tranchina said Diggs earning that new contract. Exactly. And then you just paid this dude $100 million. You want him to be showing up like this in practice. That's exactly what you want. And I noticed that him and Dak has been elevating each other's game. Like, ever since them boys been going back and forth, it look like Dak had his special days, and now the defense having their special days. Them the guys that you want to see at the top of the mountaintop going back and forth with each other. Them the two that got the bags on each side. Dak got his bag, Trey got his bag now. So that's exactly what I want to see from Trey. It's really strange to see Trey in a situation like this to now he's being vocal. Like, that's surprising to me. Like, I never seen Trayvon be a vocal kind of guy. He always been a little reserved, but that's look like a role that DQ now want to push Trayvon Diggs in, and it looks like he's embracing it. So that can't do nothing but go well for this whole defense to see Trey, one of the top tier cornerbacks in this league, becoming a vocal leader in the locker room and on the field. So I think that's just great for the whole defense. Simo says Dak has like 50 touchdowns 50 touchdowns to 5 or 6 interceptions. LOL, pitiful and childish to overlook one and run with the other. Yeah, pitiful and childish, that probably explains and describes the mainstream media perfectly. That's all that does. Yeah, Madden's trash. Let's see. Cole Jelly said, but when Dak doing his thing in camp, they going to bring up yesterday's practice. Exactly. They just going to hold on to the interceptions because you want to know why? They don't want us to be happy. I'm telling y'all right now. The people, the angry Cowboys, the angry Cowboy fans, that's who they speak to. And they just bite right into the stuff. Like, every time they be wanting us, they want to steal our joy. They don't want us to feel like we can win the Super Bowl. They don't want us to feel happy or positive about this football team at all. And a lot of them people just bite right into it. But we won't do that here in the Trout. We don't behave that way. We know that our team is capable, and we feel like they could be one of the best, and especially we know they're going to be a contender. But we feel like we can get to that Super Bowl and win it, man. We really do. But we just got to shut up, lace up, suit up, and go get it done. That's what we got to do. Miss Patrice said, to the masses, none of that matters. It's always Dak's fault. Exactly. That's the burden that comes with being the quarterback of America's team. Shout out to Christopher Gillis. He says that also could apply to the offensive line because they're going up against a top 5 pass rushing defense in the league. Maybe we should cut the O-line without Zach, but we still do need him some slack. Yeah, cut the defensive slack. Yeah, you're right about that. That do apply all across the board because we can't sit up here and talk about how special Micah and his defense is and how they've been one of the top sack defensive lines in the last couple of years and then expect this O-line to just look phenomenal every day. Like, you can just tell, like, we be kind of like surface level sometimes and kind of getting emotional about this stuff. Like, this team is good, bro. Like, they going to go back and forth. It's going to be tug of war every day. And that's what you want. That's the best thing for the fan base. That's the best thing for the team. You're going to get that iron sharpening the iron. So that's exactly what you want to see, man. You want these boys to be going back and forth, going crazy at each other. That's exactly what you want to see. So let's get back into it. I think that's it. Nah, that ain't it. Let's get back into it. Yes, sir. Iron sharpens iron. That's how it go. You can't have one without the other. It's the other interception. And you best believe Dak got him a couple of times after that. But you know, they ain't going to talk about that. Dak got him with Brandon Cooks. He got Trey a couple of times too. So they going at each other's throat. And that's the best thing that can happen to this team, man. But now we finna get into this Micah Parsons mindset. I feel like it is different. I feel like, man, we are very fortunate to have a young man with this type of mindset. Like, when you get the talent mixed with the mindset, man, this is when you get in that all-time great kind of category. But look at Micah sitting up here going at it with Brock Hoffman. Like, who in the world is Brock Hoffman? You know what I'm saying? Somebody let me know who is Brock Hoffman. And Micah's still intense, just as intense as anybody else. Like, he's going at him like he's going up against Bosa, like he's going up against Trent Williams or something.
I saw something today, bro.
But this right here, was from the Pivot Podcast. Y'all know the full link in the description. So y'all make sure y'all go tap into them and check it out. But I got a couple of nuggets from here, so y'all check it out.
Bro, at practice that I've never seen before. You put Tyron Smith on his butt. Now that's the OG, you know what I mean? I'm
glad somebody addressed this because we needed answers. We needed to see what was going on. But it don't seem like Micah said nothing happened. He's just like, yeah, I got him.
At this point now, you said last week, man, you tired of coming up short. You tired of being in a position where you feel like you can win it and not. Do you feel like this year can be the year that the Dallas Cowboys finally get over the hump?
Yeah, just because the intent and the purpose. Like, I just feel like we so much more purposeful right now.
See, I don't think y'all hear the verbiage, man. You could tell that's DQ right there. That ain't normal words that people say, like normal players say. You gonna hear them say intentful and purposeful. Like, those ain't regular words. That's coach speak right there. That lets you know that him and DQ are 100% tapped in. And the definition of the words, he is purposeful about everything he does. That comes from a whole system that the coaches, and that's bulletin board material that's in the locker room. They are drilling this in the defense head. We heard what Jalen Tolbert said on the offensive side. Detail, determine, fix. That's what's in the offensive bulletin board. But this sounds like this is defensive bulletin board material, intentful and purposeful. Not only like you just going hard, but I want you to know why you doing what you're doing and do it to the best of your ability. So that's great, man. That's DQ speaking right there, if you ask me.
Like, everything I'm doing has a purpose. Like, so I'm just so purposeful and how I'm getting better. The treatment I'm bringing in, taking care of my body, just being purposeful and trying to lead guys now. I think I stepped into that role now, just willingly, just saying like, y'all gotta come every day to outwork me.
Hey, y'all look at my sounds acting up because I'd be going crazy right now. But, man, he said he walking in the locker room and say, y'all got to outwork me. I'm that guy right now. He says he looking at everybody like, hey, come jump on my back, jump on my bandwagon. If you ain't up to par, you going to be looking crazy out here because you ain't going to outwork me. That's a great challenge. That's how you lead in the locker room right there, man. Shout out to Big Micah, the Lion, bro.
The guys in the room, I said, right now, at this point, we leaving money on the table. Like I said, respectfully, I'm trying to beat the hell out of you, D-Law, every day, you, DA, every day. Like, I don't even want that shit to be close. So, respectfully.
Man, Micah be talking that talk. He said he don't even want that shit to be close, man. Hey, I love it, bro. You can't really what can I say? You can't fabricate stuff like this, man. See, Michael the type of guy that he might end up getting in trouble for this. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't care what he say. He's just going to go ahead and just let you know how he really feel. He said he don't even want that shit to be close. Like, he said he trying to destroy every day, every down, every yard. And you seen the people, his peers feel the same way. They were saying the same stuff on the top 100, sequel about him, or the segment about him. When he was number 9, he ranked number 9 in the league, and they were saying, man, even in the Pro Bowl, this dude was going 100%. Did y'all see Patrick Mahomes? Like, look at Micah. He just going. This dude just going. See, that's that great, different type of caliber of drive and energy. Money don't make you go like that. That's fire. That's passion. That's not just normal, I got to go get my bag type energy. Because y'all know it's a difference from the dudes who love their job and the dude that's just showing up. Like, you going to do extra. You going to do more when you actually love what you do. And Micah going 1,000% out here to go be great, man. So that's just excellent stuff from him.
With that,
greatness is what I'm chasing, bro.
Me,
hey,
like,
we lucky to get this guy. But this another question from him.
It's like a little heart attack.
How much of that feeling dictated how you approach the offseason to get ready for this year?
All of it, bro. All the disrespect. Bro, I bookmarked everything everyone said, bro.
Hey, man, how could you not like Micah Parsons, bro? How could you not like this dude? He bookmarked everything. He said he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's writing it down. He said he's not going to let you get away with it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't care. Micah said he keeping tabs on all y'all. He got receipts. He want to be angry. He want to feel that fire, bro. And that's right there is that's what you going to like feed off of when it comes to you not giving up. When you feel like you want to take off this play, that's the type of stuff you want to think about. Like when you don't feel like getting up to go do them extra reps or go work out, that's the type of stuff you think about. This dude said he looking at it on his phone. He said he got it saved in his phone. So whenever he feel like quitting, he go refer to that. And that right there gonna fuel that fire that burns, bro. Like, you need to keep your haters on your screensaver. Every time you feel like giving up, look at them dead in the eyes. And that right there fuel you to go be great, man. That's different.
And I just saved it all. I just said, you know what? This how they say this? Bet.
Bet. See, this, man, look, y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all gotta forgive me. Because it's just so much stuff coming from this. Like, did you hear how he said this how they see us? Like, some players, they don't feel obligated to feel like they are the Cowboys. Like Micah Parsons says, do you see how they feel us, bro? He's letting you know that he feel obligated to represent the whole team, not just himself. He already know he got his respect. He said, do y'all see how they feel us? This how they feel about us? Okay, bet. He taking it personal, bro, like MJ. He's taking it personal. I love it, bro. Micah represents the whole star. He's not worried about no individual stuff. This is right here is what's going to elevate this whole team and help us get to where we trying to get, bro. Micah says, this how they see us? Okay, bet. And you know ain't nobody disrespecting Micah. They disrespecting the Cowboys. Micah Parsons feel obligated to represent us to the T. And I love it, bro. Like, put some respect on Micah, bro. He's going to be the one that get us over this hump. Watch what. Now you got somebody like Micah Parsons and like Trayvon Diggs coming at Dak. How many teams got two players like that? Answer me that. Excuse me. How many teams got players, though, that caliber that can even contend with Dak of this offense every game? Or any game. It ain't many people with those caliber of players that's going to be coming at Dak like that. Dak going to be used to going up against these top-notch guys every day. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it's finna get ugly for these boys. And then the people who low on Dak, this is the perfect scenario. You got Dak Prescott going up against a top 5 defense every day. And them boys is not taking no breaks. They coming at his throat for real. So if you want the best caliber of Dak Prescott, this is exactly what you're gonna get. You know for a fact that it ain't many defenses that's close to us. It ain't many defenses that's close to the Cowboys. So when it comes to that, you're gonna look at it and be like, man, we going up against this defense, Dak just making it look easy. It is gonna be easy because he's seen worse. He practiced against worse. He deals with worse all the time. So it's gonna be a few weeks where it just look like Dak just can't be stopped, because he going up against some inferior talent, and he's used to doing it against a high level, a high caliber group. So I just can't wait.
Period.
I just love that mindset, bro. I really love that mindset. We have a special player. Once again, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to change the subject. But, bro, when you got a player that's that talented, bro, you look at Micah like a player with no ceiling. He has no ceiling. He has no cap. It is unlimited. And then when you add the mindset to that, bro, that's scary hours. That's the reason why everybody got this undeniable respect for Micah Parsons, because of that. He has the talent, but the mindset is what separates him. Now, let's talk about this wide receiver 4 battle, man. We got a deep Game of Thrones level battle going on for this wide receiver position, man. I cannot wait. Let's see. And our boy JT, the friend of the show, you know, Jalen Tolbert, out here making plays, man. On Diggs. Nice out route. Great ball placement. Great play. Great rep. Hey, Jalen Tolbert is up against some stiff competition, and he's still finding a way to make himself known. Now, I know a lot of people still mad at Jalen Tolbert or down on Jalen Tolbert. Now, look, the same people got to respect this. Like we said, you can't have it one way without the other. Are you high on the back end of this wide receiving core? Because I believe most people are. So if you high on the back end of this wide receiving core, you must respect the fact that Jalen Tolbert going up against some solid competition, bro. Like, he's not going up against no scrubs. Like, and this don't look like it will be handed to him. And he's still finding a way to be one of the front runners. And now he got people like Jalen Brooks and Turpin and stuff like that coming right behind his back. So it's going to be a battle to the death with that wide receiver core, bro. Like, we have some real talent. We have some real guys that's just going to go crazy. I feel like the back end of this wide receiving core is going to be what I'm focused on in this preseason. I just hope Cooper Rush and them and Will Grill and them can actually get the ball to the receivers this year. Not even to mention somebody like Dennis Houston out here making plays. And that's on the record that everybody like. Dennis Houston out here making plays on Eric Scott. Now, everybody high on Eric Scott, but then look at Dennis Houston, the guy, the dark horse that nobody's thinking about that could come out of nowhere and easily be a wide receiver 4 or be in this rotation. This dude was a starter. Bro. So it's crazy, bro. We have unlimited depth at wide receiver these days, man. And then it looks like it just can get worse and worse because all of these players are making plays. It will be a good player that don't make this team. In the wide receiver room and in the DB room. But that was Dennis Houston. Now you got Jalen Brooks beating Bland. Bro, everybody like Deron Bland. Most people like Deron Bland. Jalen Brooks just beat him straight off the line with a straight go route. It wasn't that cute about it. He just beat him. Perfect dot by Dak Prescott. Perfect dot. So when you got this level of competition, man, ain't no telling what's finna happen for this wide receiver 4. Ain't no telling what's finna happen, man. You just got people everywhere that's just making plays, and it's exciting, man. So right now, if y'all had to pick right now, if somebody put a water gun to your head, you know, we don't want to say the real stuff, but if somebody forced you, held you down, and made you pick the wide receiver 4, who would it be? Who would it be? So let's see. Let's see who y'all voting for. If somebody made you pick a wide receiver 4, who would it be? Let's see. Y'all fill up the comments so we can go over this real quick before we move on to the next subject. Like, I want to see who y'all feeling, bro, because I don't know at this point. Like, y'all know I favor Jalen Tolbert, but you got Turpin right there. I wonder if they going to let Turpin run wide receiver in preseason. Like, I don't want to see Turpin. I don't want to see Turpin doing no special teams work. I want to see him playing wide receiver. Everybody loves Turpin ability. In my opinion, he got great ability, but I still kind of semi-question his hands. Excuse me, because it's been a couple of days as of late that he been missing the ball and he been missing the missing catches and stuff. So that might be something that keeps Turpin off the field. If he can't catch the ball cleanly or consistently, that could be the only thing that can hurt Turpin. And Jalen Tolbert been catching it. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brooks been catching it. Okay, we got Tolbert right here. We got Turpin. Excuse me. You got Turpin. You got Lord King says Turpin or Tolbert. Sharon Ball says Tolbert. Kelvin Hicks says Tolbert. Michael Lockhart says JT. That's Jalen Tolbert. I'm taking Brooks. That dude going to be watch what I tell you. Okay. I heard he got some first team reps. That's huge for a rookie, bro. For a rookie wide receiver in a deep room to get any reps on first team, he's impressing somebody. Somebody's impressed with him. It seems like Dak like him. Somebody like him because he's got bumped up the totem pole to get any reps for a rookie. That's good. Let's see. Iceberg says Jalen Tobin and Jalen Brooks are a tie right now. Hey, I ain't mad at you. That could be the case, man. Everybody is fighting and tooth and nail to try to get this wide receiver 4. And like we said, us as fans, we get the best of the best. Like, whoever wins is going to deserve it. That's what I love about it. John Jones says Turpin. Mike and Leah said, Jamie Mack says right now it's Brooks. Okay, it's Brooks for you. Mike and Leah says true. I noticed that too. Okay. Matt Leslie says Jalen Brooks with Turpin mixed in. So you ain't even studying Jalen Tolbert then, huh? Okay. What Choctaw said, I can't really, he ain't say no name. Kelvin Hicks says Turpin. C-Mo says Turpin and Tolbert. Yeah, it's gonna be, everybody seems like they got they ones they like, so it's just gonna be a battle, bro. It's gonna be a battle. But like I said, we get the best end of the stick. We get the best result because we know whoever wins it, they gonna deserve it. Then you got Dennis Houston, so don't nobody think Dennis Houston can make no appearance late. Because, bro, this was a dude who started last year. Like, this dude started over a lot of people last year. And he's still making plays out there. He's still making plays out there. I feel sorry for my guy, Dontario Drummond. He was making plays too. Dontario Drummond, when I went to the first practice, that was Saturday. The first practice, man, Dontario Drummond had about 5-6 catches. No lie, I got him on film. I got one of the catches on film. He high-pointed on somebody. Like, Dontario Drummond from Ole Miss, the UDFA last year, man, he out there making plays too, 19. Like, I don't know if nobody else reporting it, bro, but I got the proof. Like, that boy made about 5-6 catches in a short span and high-pointing football going crazy. So, this wide receiving core is just crazy, bro. I don't know what he gonna do. Schoonmaker makes a catch on Eric Scott. It looks like Schoonmaker is a little physical too, man, and he got the size. So let's take a look at it. We got a clean release off the line. Got physical with him. Nice low ball. That's the first catch I believe he made in practice, man. So got physical. He got real physical at the top of the route. So I gotta see, man. I gotta see more. Mike McCarthy said that they gonna mix him in more. So I can't wait. So we got a Schoonmaker appearance. You see, Eric Scott is giving up a lot of pounds on Schoonmaker, and he fought to the death with him, but hey, he still was able to get that separation. But look how Eric Scott was all over him, though, all over his back. That ball had to be perfectly low to make sure he didn't have a play on it. But I love this competition right now, man. This DBs versus the safeties versus the tight ends, like it's finna be crazy. We got depth everywhere. And now, let's talk about my boy Michael Gallup. Y'all know this one of my guys. I had to take a step back last year because he kind of made me look crazy up here. I co-signed my boy because I'm high on MG. So, and like some people, I'm high on MG, man. But he kind of wasn't himself last year. But now it's looking like he might be back, y'all. So that's a great sign. If we can get MG to be back to himself, man, it's going to be ugly for these boys. Check him out. Getting physical. He looking surgical with it. Just physical. Chopped him up on the top of the route. The stem looking great. Got separation. And Israel wasn't in no bad coverage. That's just MG knowing how to separate. Like, sometimes you don't have to be just this super talented dude. Like, if it's knowledge, you can just know how to get separation. Like, you don't have to just be the fastest guy. You can know little tactics and little inside, little things that you do to be able to get separation. You know how to manipulate the DB. So Micah Gallup wasn't even looking like he was just trying to be the fastest guy. He just knew how to surgically, you know what I'm saying, disassemble all of his techniques so he can get open. So shout out to MG. He looking like he's back to me. And this is him on Gilly. This is physical right here. Still ended up getting separation. And Gilly was all over him. Good jam. All over him, hands on him. MG fought through it all the way and still got them. Nice stem at the top of the route. Got around him, swim move. Hey, that's hand-to-hand combat right there. That's hand-to-hand combat right there.
Hey, good job, MG.
That's hand-to-hand combat. Look at them. They just fighting. Swim move. Get off of me. Nice ball placement. That's what you want to see from MG. That's what you want to see. Get off.
Hey, good job, MG.
See, young wide receivers, that hand-to-hand combat is something that you want to see now. That you're going to need that. It's going to be times that you're going to need that. The Dak dot of the day, man. The Dak dot of the day. Yeah, Michael Gallup is physical, man. That's something that people don't realize. Like, that was one of his biggest attributes to me. He was very physical. But this was a nice throw by Dak Prescott, the Dak dot of the day. This might be a normal segment of the show, but I love it. And this is on Trey. Trey being overly aggressive. And Dak got him behind. Hey, Trey got to relax sometime, man. That's my guy, but you got to relax. He was trying to jump some. What you doing? Got him. Hey, that's a great sign to see Dak being on point with Brandon Cooks like that. That's a great sign. We need that early. Typically, Dak don't need a whole lot of time to gel with no receivers, man. That's a special attribute by your quarterback. People that don't like him don't never consider this, don't think about this, but I'm here to tell you that's not something easy to be able to adjust and adapt to be with these receivers just out the blue. Bam, give me a receiver and Dak is producing with him. How long did it take Dak and Coop to gel? Not long at all. How long did it take Cedric Wilson to gel with Dak Prescott? Not long at all. Dak even gelled with Dez Bryant pretty quickly, but it ended up being that they went on the same type of skill set. Like, Dez wasn't the right kind of receiver for Dak. Not saying that he wasn't a good receiver, but Dak just wasn't a risky thrower of the ball at that time. So Dak usually gels with his receivers like in an instant. That's not normal stuff for most quarterbacks. Some of these quarterbacks take a whole season to get on point with these guys, and Dak Prescott do it like with no doubt. It's easy for him. So that's a special attribute by your quarterback. This wide receiver 4 still going crazy. See, like I said, Trayvon took his lumps just like everybody else, but you know, all you gonna see in the main screen is say, hey, Trayvon was picking off Dak all day.
Hey, what's up with that, though? Like,
I just want to break down Turpin one more time. Turpin is so electric. Stopping on a dime. Stopping on a dime, that's crazy. Hold on. I want to see this one more time. Chop him up. Yeah. You see how quickly he broke down. You got to get low to break down like that. He broke down and was able to turn around and get back out his break. He's going to be able to do that quicker than anybody. Like, I don't see nobody being able to keep up with him coming in and out of his breaks. That's the special quality that Tyreek Hill had. Like, I'm telling you, he's not Tyreek Hill, but at the same time, like, it's just special attributes that can't nobody duplicate. I don't know what DB you gonna get to try to mimic him, trying to guard him on a route like that. Like, if he's going fast, going on a fly route, he gonna kill your cushion. So the best chance you got is to jam him. But you better not miss. If you miss trying to jam Turpin, it's over for you. It's over for you. So he's a special little guy, man. Like, he really is. It's just all I want to see is him consistently catching the ball. Because, like, I think that's a fair critique when you think about it, man. He struggled and muffed some punts and stuff like that, bro. If you can't catch a punt, I want to see you consistently catch the ball, like, you know, being consistent with your hands. Excuse me, like, a punt might be the easiest thing to catch. I don't want to hear nothing about the spin of the ball. You got all day to adjust to the ball. A punt and stuff like that is like the easiest stuff in the world to catch. That's like a pop fly. You know what I'm saying? In baseball. Like, that's a pop fly. You sit up there and wait all day for the ball to come down. So if you can't catch a punt consistently, you know what I'm saying? You still got stuff for me. You still got stuff for me to prove. You need to prove to me that you got hands. I just want to see him being able to catch the ball consistently. We do not need nobody else that's giving these DBs interceptions tipped off your hands. We don't need nobody else like that. So I want to see him consistently catch the ball. But other than that, that's the only thing I can see that can hold Turpin back. He got everything else, bro. Physically, he got everything else except for size, of course. But speed, quickness, athleticism, you know, suddenness. He's twitchy. He got everything else you want to see. And he looks like he can run a good route. That was a great route he just ran. Now I'm only concerned about him being able to catch the ball consistently. That's it.
Hey, he pushed me like that.
And being durable enough to take some hits, because they going to pop him when he catch the ball. And, he's not the biggest guy, so he going to have to hold on to it.
Hey, what's up with that, though? Like,
okay, that was, I think that's all the ones I had. But, yeah, man, so how y'all feeling about this team right now, man? I think they showed us a lot in these few camps that we got, and going into this preseason game against the Jaguars. Who y'all looking for? What would y'all be focused on? I know for a fact I'm looking at all the wide receivers, and then I want to see what Micah Smith do, because I don't think he had enough moments as so far in camp. It's hard to be a notable dude when you're playing in the interior defensive line too. So, take that with a grain of salt. Like, he'll have to be just dominating to be on the headlines at defensive tackle. So I just want to see what he do against other guys and other rookies and stuff like that, because he's going up against some pretty good guys on our team. So who y'all looking forward to see in this preseason game? Asher Powell says Mike McCarthy already came out and said he won't be returning punts in the preseason. He gonna specifically be working as a wideout. Hey, if that's true, I'm excited to see Turpin. I'm excited to see Turpin as a wide receiver. That's all I want. That's all I want. Michael Lockhart says, landlord, you need a light break. My wife is out of town on business, so I will help. Ah, man, don't tell me they stealing in the trap. Don't tell me that. I ain't got my sounds, but I still got some of my buttons. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all doing me bad? Don't make me cry now. Don't make me cry. Look at this man walking around with his head down. Don't do a baby like that. What more do you want from me? You got me looking out the window crying. There go that legendary cry. Don't make landlord look like that. Don't be that way, man. Y'all better than that. Don't act like an Eagle fan. Y'all know how it go, man. Y'all been looking out for me as of late, so I know y'all gonna take care of me. So don't behave like that. Don't be an Eagle lurker like Boss Cowboy. Don't be a lurker. Let's see. Tobin and Brooks and Turpin. That's who you're looking for in the preseason. We looking at the preseason. Deuce Vaughn, see, it's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about on his team far as preseason go. I want to see Deuce get as many reps as he can. Because, I ain't going to lie to y'all, bro. We already knew Deuce was small, bro, but this dude is small, man. It's crazy. I'm talking about he is very small. When you see him out there in person, bro, that just look crazy. So I'm just hoping he can just, I don't know, bro. That dude little. That dude is little. I got your back. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Y'all gonna get them likes up for your boy, man. Y'all know we got over 100. We got over 148 people in the building. Y'all, I supposed to be at least over 100 likes. Don't be like that. Don't be like those stinking Philadelphia Eagle fans. Don't be that way. But oh yeah, we could talk about this real quick. Y'all seen Shady McCoy over here at Cowboys training camp? They shouldn't even let that clown in the building. And then Micah Parsons up there hugging the guy. I think that's too much. That's too much. Micah should have swung on him. I know he can't get suspended or something, But Micah shouldn't have been hugging that guy. But I know they do got a relationship from being from PA together or something like that. I believe they said Shady was mentoring them and stuff like that. But I don't like the guy to be there, and you been talking about Dak like that, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I heard they said they asked him, did he want to talk to Dak? And then next thing you know, he got missing. You know what I'm saying? Dude got missing. Here go to Quincy, the truth about Dak. Boy, did you even wipe your face today? Did you scratch yet? You know what I'm saying? Did you brush your teeth before you start hating on Dak? Did you do that? Parsons knows Shady be telling the truth about Dak. Man, go on with that foolishness. Go on with that foolishness. I heard that he was in Oxnard at the facility. Yeah, he showed up to the Cowboys camp, but I heard they asked him, did he want to talk to Dak? And then next thing you know, they got out of the building. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they talked to nobody, they said. So Dak got this boy shaking in his boots, don't it? You know what I'm saying? You got the nerve to show up at the camp and say all this stuff to the quarterback, but why you ain't sit up there and talk to Dak, though? You know, tell the man to his face. I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Dak throwing hella picks. Is he throwing hella picks or is he throwing interceptions? How many touchdowns he got compared to the picks? And then we'll talk about that. Is that statistically insignificant when you think about how many touchdowns he throwing? So is he throwing a whole lot more touchdowns than interceptions, or is he throwing a whole lot more interceptions than touchdowns? Let me know, Mr. DeQuincy. Let's see how that go. Because that right there shows me that you are delusional, sir. You're delusional. If this man got about 55 touchdown passes and 6 interceptions, is he throwing hella picks or are you just a hater? Let me know which one. Let me know what's the most likely conclusion that most people gonna come up with. Let me know. Let me know. Thomas A says, I could see him disappearing after he cursed out Dak on national TV. Exactly. That boy ain't want no smoke. That boy ain't want no smoke. They say he started stuttering and everything when they asked him. And then next thing you know, he disappeared. Them boys ain't built like that for real. That boy just be talking. He just a character. Dak thrown 50-plus touchdowns, but they love the 5 interceptions. Exactly. Does that not make you delusional? Does that not make you seem like you just a big hater? Like, come on now. This man got 50-plus touchdowns in practice, and y'all talking about 5 interceptions. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy, sir. Let's see. Who, me? I'm reading too much into it. I don't like them being there. I don't want them haters in our vicinity at all. I don't want them to be around us at all. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I am. I don't want that dude nowhere near my team. Get him away. I can't stand him. I like him. I don't like him as much as he done overtook Stephen A for me. Because Stephen A ain't never just been downright disrespectful to the players. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never just said that like, hey, screw you. He ain't never said that. Nah, this dude way too disrespectful. Like, it would have been some hands thrown if this was in face-to-face. It would have been some hands thrown. Somebody would have had to put some hands on that young man. Red, white, and blue, can I go live with you? Man, how they do that? I never seen you before. You might get on here and porn bomb me. I don't know you. Can you say how you doing first? I don't know. He's worse than Dak. He's worse than Dak. What you mean, Cowboy Mac? I'm not understanding what you're getting at. Yeah, I man, he way worse than Stephen A. I want to put some hands on that boy. I ain't gonna lie. I want to put some hands on him. Like, when he would have said that, boy, you'd had to meet me in the parking lot, sir. Yeah, I don't understand why they allow them clowns to come to Pivot Park. See, I Pivot was there, but it went what you call them though. They went with Pivot. Shady went with Pivot and them on thing. I think they came on their own. Shout out to Craig Life Green, man. I hope everything goes your way, sir, in the hospital. Prayers up for you and your family. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully you're just there for a checkup, sir. I don't want them to be wrong. Carl man said, I understand trolling, but they are weird as fuck. Exactly. Let's see. But yeah, I thought that was interesting though. Why is he at our camp? You know, y'all got a whole team that y'all suck up to every day over there in Philadelphia. But what you doing way in Oxnard? Damn, Craig. I hate that, man. Prayers up to Craig Life Green, man. We already know you're a fighter. You're a Cowboy fan, so we know you're a fighter, and you're going to beat this, man. So everybody, let's get some praying hands up for Mr. Craig Lofgreen, man, so we can help him. Prayers up, man, for him to beat this council. I've known plenty of people that beat council before, so it's possible. So, prayers up, man. Positive energy going your way. You gonna beat this, Craig. You gotta just fight. We know you're a fighter. You're a Cowboy fan, so we got prayers up for you and your family, sir. We really do, man. Let me put my prayers up in the thing. Let me see, can I do it? I don't know. I have to do it on my phone, but I want my prayers to be up too, man. Cause that's terrible news. But we know you're a fighter and you're gonna tough it out. I know at least 5-6 people that done beat council before, so it's possible. So don't let nobody tell you no different. Don't let the doctors tell you no different. The Most High God, he got the last say so, sir. I don't know what you believe in, but the Most High got the last say so. So don't let the doctors, nobody tell you no different. So prayers up for him and his family, man. Real talk. I hate that for you. But like we said, you going to fight and you going to get it out your way. You going to get clean. You know what I'm saying? You going to be cancer free. But yeah, man, let's get back into the talk about the preseason for a minute, and then we can wrap this thing on up. I heard that the Jaguars supposed to be using their starters. So I wouldn't mind seeing Trey get a little run against Calvin Ridley. If y'all watched Kevin Ridley, if y'all watched the Pivot podcast, Calvin Ridley was like, Stephon Diggs was like, Calvin Ridley finna go crazy. And they got that Bama connection. So that'll be great to see that. See Bama on Bama crying. I forgot you had did one, man, Jay Worthy. I kind of got distracted with that kind of news, man. But he said, landlord, I'm still chipping. Yeah, I appreciate you, man, chipping in, doing your part, man. We all need to chip in. Like Snoop said, everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. He said, nation a little goes a long way. It really does, man. It really does, man. Just a few dollars, it helped to keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all don't want me to have to shut this thing down now. And you're going to be like, oh, what happened to the Trout? Oh, landlord had to pick up some more shifts because it ain't, the lights got to keep on now. It got to keep on. He said, how is Jones still on the roster? Who you talking about, Ronald Jones? I have no idea. We got to see how it work out, though. Let's see. He still, they got Rico Dowdle as the running back too. I thought that was interesting. I told y'all they actually paid Rico. Like, they ain't give him no big contract, but he was a free agent and they paid him. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. That says that they see some potential in him and they want to keep him around. Now here go DeQuincy still talking about Dak. We done changed subjects about 6 times and you still talking about Dak. See, that's what you call what it is. Not addiction. What's the other word? You Joe off of you, bro. You are next level right now. You are a mad stalker, a mad scientist when it comes to Dak Prescott. You need to relax, sir. Simmer yourself down. You're going too far. Like, we done switched 17 subjects and you still talking about Dak. What does that say about you, sir? What does that say? Yeah, he's obsessed. That's the word I was looking for. Y'all know I'm kind of off my game right now. I ain't got my sounds or nothing, but I think I still put on a decent show. But yeah, you obsessed, sir. You need to be medically diagnosed with something wrong with you because you tripping. This dude is different. Like, I told you, he wake up early in the morning. He don't even stretch or brush his teeth. He immediately go to hating on Dak. You know what I'm saying? This dude wastes no time. He wastes no time. He must hate on Dak instantly. He say he got a fatal attraction. Pause. I hope not. DeQuincy, hey, man, you got some, I'm going to have to start answering. You're going to have to start answering some questions, sir. You're going to have to start answering some questions because it's getting too ridiculous, man. How we done switch to 7? Do you talk about, let's see. look, before we wrap this up, we finna do some research. Because look, this right here finna tell you everything you wanna know. Now out of the whole time we've been talking, right? We done switched about 17 subjects, right? So let's see what Quincy been talking about. Let's see. We finna put him on blast because this what he want. He want that attention to be hating on Dak. So we finna give it to him today. All right, let's see what he been talking about. Now, we done talked about 13 different topics. So let's see what he been talking about. He says, oh, you talking about the preseason, whatever. You know Dak ain't playing. Okay, Dak need to get his reps in the preseason game as well with his slow start and play. Dak need to get his reps with his slow start and play. Dak. This dude is crazy. The Quincy, come on now. Oh, you might be praying for Dak. Let you know. The Quincy ain't got a legitimate bone in his body. I don't trust it. That might have been you praying for Dak. Let's see. We finna do a progress report for you, Mr. DeQuincy. This is what we doing today. This is what we on. Let's see. We're going to look at about 3 more comments. I guarantee you all on about Dak. What has Dak done to you? Okay. Let me see. TD 7-on-7. That comment was actually about Dak. Let's continue. Throwing TD on 7-on-7. About Dak. He throwing TD on 7-on-7. That's easy. That's about Dak. We been off of that. Like, Dak still throwing hella picks. Dak. Let's see. Parsons no shade to be telling the truth about who? Dak. He ain't even spell it right. His phone said, bro, you can't keep typing in Dak. We're not going to allow you. All right, we got 2 more comments. Let's see what he talking about. That boy Dak needs reps in the preseason game. Dak. Like, you know how Charlie Brown be talking. If it was with the Quincy, it'd just be saying Dak the whole time. Okay, let's see. We got 2 more comments. Let's see. Was he here that long? Because every comment I done went over said Dak name. So let's see. I don't know if he was here that early, but it's obvious that the Quincy done said Dak name 175,000 times. So, sir, that's exactly what you call an obsession. And Dak, you got a problem, sir. We need the prayers up for you. You know, that man, when the Quincy started talking, he just said Dak. You got a problem, sir. You need to relax, man. Simmer yourself down. You know, chill out. He said, all my comments are about Dak because y'all make him something he's not. There go another Dak comment. How many it is for now? What's the counter on this dude? What's the counter? This man that had 119 comments about Dak Prescott. That's very obsessive, sir. That's very obsessive of you. So you need to relax and chill out and calm yourself down. But, man, I'm about to get ready to wrap this thing on up, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all support the Trout raffle, man. One more time, do some housekeeping because, you know, we need y'all support. And you get a chance, for $5, you get a chance to win Madden 24, Cowboys jersey or a Cowboys shirt or merch of your choice. So y'all make sure y'all support Landlord Sports. And I appreciate all the love and support. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, shout out to everybody rocking, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's get it. We understand that the Quincy hates that. You can't take that back. It is whack. That's a fact. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.